Welcome back to my 9-part growth hacking series. You're the last growth hack, and this is going to be full of a lot of information, so stay tuned. We're going to talk about A/B testing, and frankly, as a startup, as a company, you should be A/B testing everything. Why? Because the smaller things, the little nitty-gritty detail can matter. Everything from testing wording, right? The right words can convert people. Look at this headline. It's very, very simple iteration from your to my, and it made a big difference. So don't forget wording. Test color. In this case, there's a big difference between orange and green. I don't know what will work for you, but start with orange, green, yellow, blue. Start with colors that contrast your homepage or contrast the rest of your website, and then iterate from there. I guarantee you one color is going to stick with your audience. Test size. Sometimes bigger is better, sometimes it's not. Why? Because sometimes users think a large call to action is in their face and a smaller one works better. But at the end of the day, you should be able to test these things and figure out for yourself. Test the length of copy. Usually there's phases in marketing and in the web space that long copy will work, short copy will work. If you're selling info products, long copy works. Whatever you're selling, various lengths of copy is going to work, so make sure you test it. Test urgency and fear of missing out, FOMO. I've said this before, but adding in urgency like there's only a few minutes left, or urgency or fear of missing out of so many people have bought this or so many quantities are left can help you drastically improve your conversion rate, and it's worth testing out. Next is social proof. Because anybody these days can start a web business or a website to pretend like they're a business or even be a legitimate business with no customers, you want to have social proof to stand out from the saturated crowd of internet businesses. You can include customer testimonials. Gusto has an excellent example of tweets that are customer testimonials. Makes it look like it's happening now. So you can be creative with customer testimonials or social proof. You can include anywhere from clients or customers or places you've been mentioning, customer testimonials, even customer logos. That helps you further associate yourself with larger brands and prove socially that you're a real business. Make sure to test pricing as well. Look, layouts of pricing is confusing, whether it's $5 monthly subscription, $7.99, $100, whatever you're buying. Customers shouldn't be expected to figure it out. So make sure you test out various different layouts. I find the 3 layouts work best, but at the end of the day, you might find out that 5, you might have more complicated products, or that a buy now and a free trial button may be best if it's combined. At the end of the day, it's something you should be testing out. And lastly, test out with or without navigation. In most cases, you don't need a navigation for people to go around the website and get lost, because sometimes information that's not directional is going to hurt your conversion rate. Actually, most of the time that's the case, but in some businesses, navigation helps, particularly the ones that are higher contract values, or they're purchasing more important or larger amounts, or larger parts of their business depend on your product or service or whatever you're offering. The navigation could help, but see for yourself. See what works best.